Oh, I forgot to stop the stream. Oh yeah, but I reset the clock and everything for the men's game.
Open up.
The redesigned Chevy Silverado with a sophisticated high-tech interior.
Open the door.
It's easy to forget it's a truck.
Thanks. Nice truck. It was.
Find new style. Find new roads. Chevrolet.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, trying to get down.
At HBCUs, there's no limit to who we can be. Black and inspired and thriving. Black and magnetic and seen. From the classrooms to the quad, our passion is our purpose. We are leaders and legacy. So when you look at what we accomplish next, you'll know where it started. For who you are and who you want to be, we're here.
I'm a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire? I'm a millionaire? I'm not a millionaire.
Crypto is complicated, but as a tax expert with crypto experience, you can hand your taxes off to me. You do your thing. We've got your taxes. Intuit. TurboTax Live.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half-pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, just $12.99. Only from Pizza Hut. No one outbeats the Hut.
It's like a loot machine.
People think unusual circumstances means complicated taxes. But for a TurboTax Live expert like me, it just makes things interesting. So, give us everything you've got.
What if I'm a professional gamer with a ton of expenses?
If they help drive views, let's talk deductions.
What if I'm in a state with no income tax, but my survival videos are viewed in 38 countries?
I can help. And if this is a business dinner, save those jerky receipts. An interesting life can mean an even greater refund. You do your thing. We've got your taxes. Intuit TurboTax Live.
Verizon just gave us all a brand new iPhone 13.
We've been customers for years. I thought new phones were for new customers. We got iPhone 13s too, switched to Verizon 2 minutes ago.
Ours were busted, and we still got a shiny new one.
Check it out. So wait, everybody gets the same great deal.
I think that's the point.
iPhone 13 on us for every customer. Current, new, everyone. On any unlimited plan, starting at just $35. All on the network more people rely on.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, trying to get down.
When you work in IT, complaints are part of the job.
Now in the game for lane, number 45, Julian Ezekiel. Number 0, Floyd Williams. For Miles, number 24, Todd Boots.
Bill says the coffee's weak today.
But since CDW helped us switch to Mac, everyone's happier. Dan from finance likes getting performance without a big price tag. Phoebe digs the power of the Apple M1 chip. Mac is easy to manage, compatible with all our apps, and came pre-configured by CDW. Now we're even getting compliments.
That was Bill again, says he loves his new Mac. He's right about the coffee.
Hey, babe, meet us at the bottom of the trail.
Oh, man. Hey.
Open up. The redesigned Chevy Silverado, with a sophisticated high-tech interior,
Open the door.
It's easy to forget it's a truck.
Thanks.
Nice truck.
It was.
Find new style. Find new roads. Chevrolet.
It's like a loot machine. All around town, everybody get down.
At HBCUs, there's no limit to who we can be. Black and inspired and thriving. Black and magnetic and seen. From the classrooms to the quad, our passion is our purpose. We are leaders and legacy. So when you look at what we accomplish next, you'll know where it started. For who you are and who you want to be, we're here.
Can you hear me?
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce...
And welcome back into the Knox Wyndham Gymnasium for the second half of our doubleheader between Miles College and Tuskegee. We had a great matchup in the women's game, and now it's time for the men. You may recall last year's game went all the way down to the final moments in which Tuskegee was able to pull out a victory. But I guarantee you, Coach Fred Watson and company used that as momentum to go into the SIAC tournament and pick up a victory and win the entire conference tournament. But rivalries are renewed today, and we'll see how everything goes with what we got going on in the Knox Wyndham Gymnasium. It's going down today. Tuskegee, it's Miles. And man, oh man, we've got something in the works. So check this out. Here's our breakdown of both teams. First of all, for Tuskegee, as you take a look at their stats on the screen, Tuskegee hitting about 42% of their shots from the field. They hit 32% from three-point range, 59% from free throw. They average about 37 rebounds, 9.5 assists, 5.9 steals, 3.1 blocks. They turn the ball over about 16 times per game, and they're scoring about 63.9 points per game. For the Miles College Golden Bears, they're hitting about 44% from the field, 36% from three-point range. They knock down 72% from the free throw charity stripe. They grab about 35 rebounds per game, 14 assists, 6.5 steals, 2.7 blocks, 10.5 turnovers, and they average about 70.8 points per game. And those team comparisons were brought to you by Urban Digital TV, giving you what you want to watch. Now it's time for the Niche Network TV player breakdown. And our two key players are these two young men coming up right here on your screen. First of all, for Tuskegee, their top player, number 1, Martez Jones. He knocks down about 64% from the field. He does not take any three-pointers. He's a 52% free throw shooter. He leads the SIAC in rebounds at 10.5. He has about 1 assist per game, about 1 steal per game. He averages nearly 30 minutes per contest. Turns the ball over, not as much, only 2.3 per game, and he averages 14 points per contest. For the Miles College Golden Bears, it's Alvin Miles, number 3, Mr. Miles, as we called him right here on the Black College Sports Network. He hits 37% from the field. He's a 27% three-point shooter. Man, oh man, he's great from the charity stripe. 83% from the charity stripe, averaging 5.4 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 1.5 steals, averages about 34 minutes per game. Doesn't turn the ball over that much, only puts up about 3 turnovers per game, and averages 14.1 points per game. So that is your team and player breakdown The team breakdown brought to you by Urban Digital TV, and the player breakdown brought to you by Niche Network TV. Sign up for your free account at nichenetwork.tv. We're getting ready to get things started here in the Knoxville Gymnasium, and the opening tip is controlled by Miles College. Miles College rocking their home gray with the mix and match gold and purple stripes along the side and purple numbers. Here's Truett Spencer. The shot goes up and it is off the mark. Rebound goes over to Tuskegee. They're going to run things. Get in the hands of number 11, DeAnthony Pennington. Pennington has the ball in the corner. He tries to get it away and dusts the inside, and here's a bucket right there by Martez Jones. He's already got things going with the first points of the game. It's 2-0. Tuskegee on top. Alvin Miles and the Miles College Golden Bears look to respond. Miles will get it over to Jeremiah Trotter. Trotter is going to dribble it around, hands it off to number 13. This is Elijah Horton. Horton gets over to Jeremiah. Actually, it's Truett Spencer, and Spencer will knock down the two-pointer to match his jersey number. We're all knotted at 2 apiece. Back on the offensive, here comes Tuskegee. Off the pick and roll, they get it to Jones once again, and we got a whistle on the floor. And we've got a foul. And that foul will be on number 22, Mikhail Carter, the 6'7", 210-pound senior forward from Florida by way of Southwest Mississippi Community College. Martez Jones, as we mentioned, one of the solid players for Tuskegee. Jones is a 52% free throw shooter, but he's able to knock down that first one there. On the floor for Tuskegee right now, we got Pennington, Mickens, Taylor, Jones, and Draper. For Miles, on the floor, we've got Miles, Truett Spencer, Elijah Horton, Mikhail Carter, and Corey Trotter. Here's a missed possession right there by Miles. Tuskegee's on the offensive, and here's a three-pointer. It is good from downtown by number 11, DeAnthony Pennington, young man from out of Kansas City, Missouri. Tuskegee now on top, 7-2 in the early moments of this contest. Now here's a three-pointer in response, and it is good by number 3, Alvin Miles, to match his jersey number, 7-5. Miles trails by 2. Tuskegee now on the offensive, and the ball in the hands of Austin Taylor. Taylor swings it around to Kasami Draper, going inside, and the shot is blocked by Corey Trotter, and Trotter will rip the ball away from Jones, and Jones is going to be called for his first foul. And over there, I'll tell you, in that corner is the Miles College baseball team, and they were giving Jones an earful just now.
Foul on number 1, Tuskegee, Martez Jones.
And as we mentioned, Martez Jones coming up with his first foul of the game. Here's Miles on the offensive. Here's Corey Trotter. He'll take a deep three, rims in and out. Ball goes back over to Pennington via the rebound. Pennington, he'll get it over to Jones. Jones goes inside, and Jones is called for a charge. His second personal foul already.
Tuskegee, Martez Jones.
And head coach Benji Taylor not happy with that call. And just like that, Martez Jones will have to take a seat on the bench as he's picked up 2 early fouls in the first 3 minutes of this game.
Number 5, Dylan Cambridge.
So here's Miles moving from left to right on your video screen. They go inside to Truett Spencer. Spencer will back out, attempt a three-pointer, hits the back on, rebound goes to Tuskegee. That's number 24. That is Chris Mickens, the freshman from out of North Carolina. Now with the ball is Austin Taylor from Honolulu, Hawaii. I bet you that recruiting trip for the Tuskegee staff had to be really, really nice. As the ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Tuskegee, Miles will take over. $16:25 to go in the first half. Tuskegee on top, 7-5. Miles with the possession. Kick it out. Here's Mikael Carter. Carter's going to drive inside, and he's going to score and one. Mikael Carter gliding through the lane, gets the layup and one as Tuskegee's defender tried to take the charge, but he got there a little too late according to the officials. So Mikael Carter will head to the free throw line. Chris Mickens called for his first foul as he tried to take that charge. At the line right now is number 22, Mikael Carter, 61% free throw shooter. He cannot complete the three-point play. We're tied up at 7 inside the Knox Wyndham Gymnasium as we approach the 16-minute mark. Here comes Anthony Pennington. He's got the rock. He'll swing it over to number 5 in the corner. That's Dylan Cambridge. Cambridge three-pointer off the mark. Rebound goes to Elijah Horton. Here comes Alvin Miles. Miles, the way deep three-pointer, and it's good! Alvin Miles was about 7 feet behind the three-point stripe and hit nothing but net. And the Golden Bears have their first lead of the day as they lead by 3, 10-7. Draper, he's got the rock, kicks it over to Pennington. Pennington throws it across court. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. Ball is deflected and stolen by Alvin Miles. Good deflection by Mikael Carter. Throwing it up court, and the ball is reflected and stolen once again, though, by Tuskegee. Tuskegee and Miles matching each other with steal for steal, and we got a ball that was deflected out of bounds, and with that being said, we take our first sports media timeout. Miles leads 10-7. You're watching Miles College basketball on the Black College Sports Network. And we're back inside the Knox Williams Gymnasium. 14:34 to go in the first half. Miles College on top, 11-7.
That's the second team foul.
And there's a turnover by Miles, so Tuskegee will take things over, moving from right to left on your video screen. 11-7 is our score. Sorry, got a typo. It's actually 11-7, not 11-11. And on the floor, we got a foul by number 4, James Chase Ballard. That'll be his first personal foul. Team foul number 3 for Miles College. Running things right now for Tuskegee will be number 25. This is Julian Watson. Here's a spin inside now. The pull-up and the shot is off the mark by Chris Mickens. Here's Ballard bringing the ball up court now. Over to Jeremiah Trotter, into the hands now of Elijah Horton, but the ball will be thrown out of bounds. Turnover for Miles. And welcome back, everyone. Tuskegee knocking down 2 free throws to make it 11-9. Back on the offensive, here comes Miles. Here's a drive by Elijah Horton. The pull-up off the baseline, off the mark. Rebound goes to Tuskegee. That's Draper. Draper gets it in the hands now of Pennington. Pennington going to drive inside. The semi-spin move kicks it over to Julian Watson. Watson's going to dribble out. He's got 19 seconds to go on the shot clock. Now in the corner to Chris Mickens. Mickens going to try the deep three, and it is good from the corner. And Tuskegee's back out in front, 12-11. Here's Chase Ballard. Ballard on the offensive. Coming off the screen from Carter. Ballard swings it out to Truett Spencer. Spencer pulls up for the mid-range jumper off the mark. Rebound Tuskegee. Here's a nice spin move, but it will result in a travel by Julian Watson. Turnover goes back over to Miles College. Checking back into the game now for Miles is number 3, Alvin Miles.
For Tuskegee, number 33, Austin Taylor.
As we mentioned, Alvin Miles averages about 30-something minutes a game, and we see that he does not get a lot of breaks. 34 minutes to be exact. He checks back into the game. Matter of fact, last time he checked out was the last time that Miles actually scored any sort of points offensively. So here's Miles on the offensive. They get it over to Jarrell Rouser, back in the hands of Alvin Miles. Miles has 8 to go on the shot clock. Got to do something. He'll swing it over. Here's a three-pointer from the corner. Elijah Horton is good from downtown Fairfield. 14-12 is your score. Miles back on top by 2. We just approached 12 minutes to go in the first half. As you're watching Black College basketball on the Black College Sports Network in the SIAC. Here's a drive right here by Kasami Draper, and we got a turnover, and guess what? We're going to take another media timeout. 14-12, Miles on top by 2. You're watching Miles College Golden Bear basketball on Black College Sports Network. And we're back inside the Knox Williams Gymnasium. Miles College on top, 14-12 against Tuskegee's Golden Tigers. Want to thank you for joining us here on the Black College Sports Network. I'm Mo Carter. We're bringing you great action in the SIAC between these two longtime rivals. Last year's game came all the way down to the final seconds. Could we be in store for that? We'll find out. In the meantime, James Chase Ballard has his shot blocked by the interior of Tuskegee's post play, and now we've got the shot. The clock has gone out. The clock has gone out. It is completely black. And as I look at my good friend A.D. Moore, who was sitting right next to us, you know, he kind of does operations here inside of the Knox Williams Gymnasium from Miles College. He just kind of had that, oh man, not this again feeling. Now, in the time that he was able to make his way down to the floor, it did come back on. All right, so let's get back to the action. 11:33 to go. Miles on top, 14-12. Here's a three-point attempt by Tuskegee's Dylan Cambridge, and that was an air ball. Miles is running now on the other side. Three-point attempt by Miles hits the back iron. There's a scramble for the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tuskegee. Checking in the game right now for Tuskegee, number 15, Bryce Cummings. 6'4" guard from out of Tallahassee, Florida, by way of Lincoln High School. So here's Miles on the offensive. Truett Spencer has the ball tipped out of bounds. It will remain with Tuskegee. 15 seconds to go on the shot clock for the Golden Bears. Here's Corey Trotter. He's going to back down his defender. Keep backing him down. He'll kick it out to Spencer Truett in the corner. Truett Spencer's going to try the three, and it's good from downtown Fairfield. And as soon as Spencer hit that three, Trotter ran straight over to him and high-fived him like, hey, man, good job on knocking down that bucket off the kick-out. 17-12 is your score now. Miles out in front by 5 as we approach the 10-minute mark here inside the Knox Williams Gymnasium. Here's Austin Taylor. Swings it over to Cummings. Cummings swings it around to Chip Culpepper. Culpepper has 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. He'll have to get it over to Justin Watson. Watson will try a three, and man, oh man, Watson was true from downtown, and he quiets this crowd, making it 17-15. Yeah, this crowd got very quiet once he hit that three-pointer. On the other end, Corey Trotter cannot finish on the layup. He'll kick it out to Mikael Carter for three, off the mark. There's a scrum for the rebound, and how about Chase Ballard running it down? Here's a drive along the baseline, and the bucket is good by Alvin Miles. 19-15, Miles out in front. Here's Tuskegee, the dish inside to Bryce Cummings, and the ball is stolen, and we're going to have a foul on the floor.
Foul number 33, Tuskegee, Austin Taylor.
Austin Taylor called for that last foul. His first, team fourth. 9:31 to go in the first half. Coming up after the next media timeout, we will have scores from around the SIAC to tell you about. In the meantime, 19-15 remains our score here inside Knox Windham. Here's a drive along the corner, shot off the mark by Miles. Rebound goes to Tuskegee. Christopher Whitmore coming up with that rebound. He gets it over to DeAnthony Pennington. For those wondering, Mortez Jones picked up 2 early fouls for Tuskegee, and he's been sitting on the bench really since the 17-minute mark of this game. Chris Mick is now with the rock. Tuskegee will swing it around. Mick is back with the ball. 3 seconds to go on the shot clock. Pennington's got to get something off, and we got a shot clock violation. Great defense right there by Miles College. So here comes Miles. James Chase Ballard coming off the screen, swinging over to Mikael Carter. Carter's going to take the three, hits the front iron, rebound, Truett Spencer. Carter's going to try another three, off the mark, rebound, Pennington. So here's Tuskegee, down 19-15. Julian Watson with the rock. Gets it over to Chris Mickett. Tuskegee now going inside. Working the paint is number 21, Kasame Draper, and he gets the bucket over Corey Trotter. He makes it a 2-point game, 19-17. Here's Miles with the ball in the hands of Alvin Miles. Miles gets it over to Truett Spencer. Spencer loses the ball, but gets it back over to Miles. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Here's Chase Ballard inside. Tip goes no good. And the shot clock goes off, but it should have just been reset. Anyways, Tuskegee has the ball. They're going to move it from right to left now. Here's Watson. Pulls up. Shot off the mark. Rebound goes over to James Chase Ballard. I guess we could say that was an inadvertent horn instead of an inadvertent whistle on that last possession for Miles College. So here's Ballard. Look for him to come through a double screen. Instead, he'll swing it over to Alvin Miles. Miles will kick it over. Ballard, he's going to take a three from the corner. Missed shot. Rebound goes to Tuskegee. That's Draper. Here's Pennington. Pennington go inside to Draper. Draper's going to try to back down Trotter. Trotter stops him in his track. Trotter knocks it out of his hands, but we're going to have a foul, and they're going to get Trotter for the foul.
Foul number 35, Miles College.
So we got another sports media timeout. Let's take it with them. 19-17 is your score. Miles College on top. We'll be right back with more Miles College basketball on Black College Sports Network. And we're back with SIAC basketball here inside the Knox Windham Gymnasium. Mo Carter on the call between Tuskegee and Miles. Here's a drive inside. Draper with the floater, shot off the mark. Elijah Horton comes up with the rebound. He'll get into the hands now of none other but Alvin Miles. Now over to Corey Trotter. Trotter's got the rock. Gets it back over to Miles. Now to Truett Spencer in the corner. Spencer putting the moves on his defender. They'll reset. 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. Here's the three-point attempt by Miles, and it's good! Alvin Miles from three-point range is good from downtown Fairfield. Back on the offensive. Here comes Tuskegee. Here's a shot on the baseline by DeAnthony Pennington, and there's going to be a foul. Truett Spencer called for his first personal foul of the evening. So going to the line right now will be number 11, DeAnthony Pennington. Man, he's an 89% free throw shooter on the season, one of the better free throw shooters in the entire SIAC. And just like that, Pennington knocked down both the free throws, and he makes it a two-point game once again. Right under 6 minutes to go. Here's Miles Collins right now with more of the athletic lineup, as you would call it. So here's Mikael Carter. Carter will swing it over to Alvin Miles. Now here's Rouser, and he has the ball taken away from him as the shot clock goes off. Jarrell Rouser averaging right around a point a game as the shot goes up and off the mark for Tuskegee's Chris Mickens. To bring the ball back up court is Alvin Miles. Miles looking to do something with it. Miles pulls up for three and hits! Alvin Miles with another three-pointer. Miles now on top, 24-19. Miles 3 of 3 from three-point range. And we're talking about Alvin Miles, who played for Miles. Can Tuskegee respond? They'll get it over to Austin Taylor. Taylor's going to drive inside, and we're going to have a foul right there on the floor. But they say he was in the act of shooting. And they're going to get Alvin Miles for his first foul.
At the line, Austin Taylor.
So at the line right now is number 33. This is Austin Taylor. He knocks down the first free throw of the game.
Now in the game for Miles College, number 4, Chase Ballard. For Tuskegee, number 5. Dylan Cambridge.
Taylor's not that great of a free throw shooter. He was only 2 of 10 coming into the day for a whopping 20%, but he was able to knock down that one to bump his average up just a little bit. Here's the second free throw attempt. It's true. 25-21. Miles Collins still out in front by 4.
Watson.
So here's Alvin Miles. Almost throws the ball away. As Kasame Draper goes for the steal, but now saying it was last touched by Miles, so Tuskegee will get the ball off of a turnover. Here's Anthony Pennington with the rock. He'll go inside to Draper. Draper with the extra pass, and he loses the ball. Elijah Horton comes up with the steal. Here's Horton getting it over to Carter, into the hands of Ballard, over back to Carter. Carter for 3, hits the front iron, rebound goes to Tuskegee. And running the ball up court real quickly was Chip Culpepper, and they're going to have a foul on the floor. Culpepper, a 6'5" guard from right outside of the Birmingham area by way of Hoover. He's a Hoover High product. And we've got another sports media timeout, so let's take it with them. 25-21. You're watching Miles College basketball on Black College Sports Network.
Coaches versus cancer. Suits and sneakers.
And welcome back. Here's some scores from across the SIAC men's basketball action. Fort Valley State beating Albany State 53-43. It was Edward Waters beating Savannah State 70-69. Kentucky State beating Central State 62-55. Allen beating Benedict 65-53. And just underway over in the Memphis area, that was Lemoyne Owen on top of Lane by 2. Those are women's scores. I'll give you men's scores in just a moment. At the free throw line right now, Chip Culpepper, a 60% free throw shooter on the season. He goes 1 for 2, and he cuts into Miles' lead, making it 25-22. Back into the game is Corey Trotter. He'll hand it off to Alvin Miles. Truett Spencer will take the three-pointer from the corner. Mikhail Carter flies in and gets the rebound. Now Carter, he's going to dribble drive, go inside, and the shot is blocked by Tuskegee. And into the hands of Pennington. Here's Pennington. He's going to go up, throws it up high. Shot off the mark. Here's the rebound and the putback by Chip Culpepper. 25-24. Tuskegee down by 1. Tuskegee putting a little half-court pressure on now for their defense. Miles is able to break the press, and it'll be Alvin Miles ready to work. Here's Corey Trotter. Trotter gets it back over to Alvin Miles. Miles takes another deep three-pointer, rims in and out. Rebound Tuskegee. That's the first three-pointer that Alvin Miles has missed on the day. Alvin Miles with 14 points, easily a game high for both teams. Tuskegee, here comes Culpepper. Culpepper's going to drive, dish it inside to Draper. Instead, they'll kick it out. Three-pointer from the corner, off the mark, rebound goes to Elijah Horton. 2 minutes to go in the half. 2 minutes to go in the half. Miles on top, 25-24. Here comes Alvin Miles. Dribble penetration. He'll dribble back out. Trying to get inside to Corey Trotter. He can't. Instead, Elijah Horton gets it in the corner. Air ball on the three. Rebound goes over to DeAnthony Pennington. Pennington listening to his head coach, Benji Taylor, bark out some instructions. Miles trying to stop Tuskegee from taking the lead. There's the pass inside, goes off the hands of Draper, out of bounds. Miles will take back over.
Number 20, Tyrese Myrick.
Tyrese Merrick checking in now for Miles. Merrick from out of New Jersey, 6'3", 220 pounds, sophomore guard. And we're going to have a foul right here on the floor on DeAnthony Pennington.
Foul number 11, Tuskegee, DeAnthony Pennington. First personal. Down the game for Tuskegee, number 24, Chris Mickens.
That was only the 5th team foul for Tuskegee. Here comes Merritt. Merritt swings it back over. Alvin Miles goes inside. Shot partially blocked by Tuskegee. And the Golden Tigers will be running from right to left on your television screen. Here's Draper. He's going to pull up on the baseline. Shot off the mark. Merritt comes up with the rebound. Merrick started dribbling out, looking for Alvin Miles. Miles is like, man, I'm right here. Give me the ball. So here it is. Miles being guarded by DeAnthony Pennington. Throwing it inside and travel on Miles. Turnover. So Tuskegee will potentially have the last possession of the half. We got a timeout right here on the floor, but we're going to keep it right here.
We'd like to remind you, the Miles College baseball game day is approaching.
So we got a 30-second timeout. In the meantime, during those 30 seconds, I'll give you the scores we have for the men. Final score in Atlanta, Clark Atlanta 70, Morehouse 62. Final score in Ohio, Kentucky State 80, Central State 68. Over in South Carolina, it was Benedict 81, Allen 62. Right now in the state of Georgia, Albany State leads Fort Valley 35-30. And over in Florida, Edward Waters leads Edward Waters trails Savannah State 41-39. And later on this evening, Lane and Lemoyne Owen will duke it out over in the Memphis area.
That's Friday, February 2nd, Miles College baseball. Taking on Shorter College. That game will be held at Pleasant Grove High School.
And do not forget, everyone, coming up, we got more Miles College basketball action on Monday as the men and women will play host to Spring Hill. Tip-off for the women is 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central. The men will follow at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. Here's Tuskegee. Moving from right to left on your television screen. Julian Watson has got the rock. 15 seconds to go. Shot clock is completely turned off. They'll get it over to Draper. Draper goes inside to Jones, who just checked back in, and Jones will drive.
Foul number 24, Miles Todd Burns.
Martez Jones, who just checked back into the game for the first time since the 17-minute mark, will be going to the free throw line now. Martez Jones, their top scorer and the top rebounder in all of the SIAC. He's a 52% free throw shooter, but he was able to knock down that free throw to tie the ball game up. Here's Jones, second free throw attempt is true. Tuskegee back with the lead, 26-25 is your score. So here's Miles. Alvin Miles will bring the ball up court. He's going to beat the press. 2 seconds to go. He'll kick it over to Truett Spencer for three at the buzzer. Gets the kind roll, and it falls from downtown Fairfield. So going into the break, it'll be Miles College 28, Tuskegee 26. That's our halftime score. As we get ready for halftime, let's give you some halftime stats. So for Tuskegee, they are 6 of 18 from the field for 33%, 3 of 5 from downtown for 60%. For Miles College, 9 of 28, correct that, 10 of 29 for 33%, and they are 8 of 17 for 47% from three-point range. Our leading scorers for Miles College, first and foremost, Mr. Alvin Miles with 14 points. And the leading scorer for Tuskegee is DeAnthony Pennington. He's got 8 points on the evening. So once again, at the half, Miles College leads 28-26 thanks to a three-pointer by Truett Spencer at the buzzer. So we will get ready for the second half coming up. Enjoy some of the festivities of halftime, and we'll see you very soon for second half action right here on Black College Sports Network. And welcome back, everyone. We hope you enjoyed the halftime festivities from the Knox Williams Gymnasium. It's now time for second half action between Tuskegee and Miles. As we last left you, it was Miles that hit a three-pointer at the buzzer to take a 28-26 lead into the locker room. Leading scorer for Miles is Alvin Miles with 14, while it's DeAnthony Pennington for Tuskegee. Tuskegee now with the rock to begin the second half. As Pennington has a shot blocked by Corey Trotter. Ball last touch out of bounds by Miles, so Tuskegee will keep the possession. So drawing the inside, here's Draper. He's double teamed by Carter and Trotter, and Tuskegee will turn the ball over as Austin Taylor, his foot was on the line, so the ball go back over to Miles. (28-26), the early moments of the second half. Miles has been very good in these portions of their games throughout the season. And Miles loses the ball. It's stolen by Austin Taylor. Taylor with 24 to go on the shot clock. Throwing it inside. Here's Martez Jones, and Jones cannot complete the bucket inside. His three-point attempt for Miles off the mark. Elijah Horton comes up with the rebound. He'll get a fresh shot clock. They'll kick it back out to Corey Trotter. Trotter now gets over to Horton. Horton drives inside, goes off glass, misses the shot, but he'll head to the free throw line. So going to the free throw line is number 13, Elijah Horton. 6'5", junior guard from out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, averaging about 9 points per game. He's an 80% free throw shooter.
Elijah Horton.
Horton will be taking his first and second free throws of the entire evening. And he is true on the first free throw. Let's give you some score updates from across the SIAC. Down in Florida, it's Edward Waters, 52. Savannah State, 49. That's in the second half. Also in the second half, Albany State leads Fort Valley 41-35. Final scores include Benedict over Allen, 81-62. Clark Atlanta over Morehouse in front of a capacity crowd, 70-62. And Kentucky State beat Central State 80-68. And tonight in Jackson, Tennessee, it'll be Lane taking on Lemoyne Owen. Back to the action here inside Knox Williams Gymnasium. Martez Jones gets 3 rebounds back to back to back, and eventually gets the final bucket right there to bring his team within 2. Martez Jones is the leading rebounder in the entire SIAC, and he showed us why on that one. Remember, he did not play a lot of minutes in the first half. He picked up 2 early fouls, so Tuskegee had to change their complete game plan. On the other end, Elijah Horton gets behind the defense and gets the easy layup right here. 4-point game now for Miles. Here comes Pennington off the screen. He'll pull up near the charity stripe and hits the mid-range jumper. 32-30, Tuskegee down by 2. I'll tell you one thing you got to love about rivalry games is that because of the capacity of certain gymnasiums, you'll have certain spots. You have certain spots where you'll have Tuskegee and Miles fans sitting together like we do right behind us. Now Alvin Miles will lose the ball. Pennington comes up with the steal, and then all of a sudden we got a tie ball game because Austin Taylor knocks down the mid-range jumper. It's tied at 32. Here's Elijah Horton. He'll swing it over to Mikael Carter. Carter looking for Trotter. Trotter's going to try a three-pointer. Off the mark. Rebound, Martez Jones. Martez Jones averaging about 10 rebounds per game. That was his 4th on that play. Here's Chris Mickens coming off the screen. Mickens is going to drive inside. Shot blocked by Elijah Horton. Last touch by Miles, so Tuskegee will keep the possession. 9 seconds to go on the shot clock. So on the inbounds, Tuskegee goes inside, and a shot is blocked by Corey Trotter. That was Dylan Cambridge who tried to get the shot inside. Trotter said, not today. Here's Truett Spencer. He'll pull up mid-range jumper off the mark. Julian Watson running the offense now for Tuskegee. Into the hands of Pennington. Pennington, the mid-range jumper off the mark. Tez Jones once again with another rebound, but then it's stolen by Truett Spencer. Here's Mikhail Carter. Kicks it out to Elijah Horton. His three-point attempt off the mark. Rebound goes over to Dylan Cambridge. Cambridge, the junior guard from out of Marietta, Georgia, with that rebound. Here comes Pennington. Pennington's out of the Show Me State. Kansas City, Missouri. Here's Martez Jones. Back in the Corey Trotter down. He won't get the bucket, but he'll head to the free throw line.
Good job, Ted.
And we're going to take a media timeout. 15:33 to go. We're tied at 32. You're watching Miles College basketball on Black College Sports Network.
Basketball team.
And welcome back to Miles College basketball on the Black College Sports Network. Mo Carter on the broadcast. Big shout out to our production manager, Janae, for getting everything all squared away for you to see this lovely production from inside the Knox Wyndham Gymnasium. At the free throw line right now is Martez Jones, one of the leading scorers on the team, along with the leading rebounder in all the SIAC. Not a great free throw shooter, only 52% on the year. But he did knock down the first one. He looks to go 2 for 2. And it rims out. But rebound goes to Tuskegee, and Jones gets the ball right back. Jones will get it over to Julian Watson now. 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. Watson being guarded by Chase Ballard. He'll get it over to Jones. Jones being guarded by Corey Trotter. He'll pull up and miss the shot, but another foul is called on Trotter. That's going to be Corey Trotter's third foul. Big question is going to be, will Coach Watson keep him in with those 3 fouls? So back to the line is Jones. Went 1 for 2 for his last outing. Knocks down the first free throw. Jones has 9 points. One behind the leading scorer, DeAnthony Pennington, who's got 10. Jones misses the second free throw. So back-to-back possessions in which Jones goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And he gives Tuskegee a 34-32 lead. Here comes Chase Ballard running the offense. Being guarded by Watson. Ballard kick it over to Trotter. Trotter will pull up the long-range jumper, and it's good for Corey Trotter, the 6'7" power forward from out of Augusta, Georgia. We're tied once again at 34. Watson on the offensive. He'll get it over to Jones. Jones backing down Trotter. Jones goes up, misses the shot, and we're going to have a loose ball foul on Tuskegee. It looks like it's going to be on Mikael Carter. Tuskegee will take the ball out underneath the basket. All right, we got a substitution coming in. It'll be number 25, Jarrell Rouser. He will give Corey Trotter a breather. Rosser from out of Noonan, Georgia, by way of Georgia Highlands. Here's Chip Culpepper. Culpepper going inside to Jones. Nice backdoor pass and cut and bucket for Tuskegee. Julian Watson with the bucket. Tuskegee back on top by 2. Mikael Carter is going to try a deep range 3. Hits the back on. Rebound goes to Draper. Golden Tigers now have a chance to make this a 2-possession game. On the drive inside will be number 12, Chip Culpepper. He misses the initial shot, but he's going to the free throw line. Elijah Horton called for his second foul of the evening. Tuskegee going to the free throw line once again. Miles already with 4 team fouls in the first 6 minutes of this contest. So Chip Culpepper at the free throw line knocks down the first free throw for Tuskegee. On the year, Culpepper is a 60% free throw shooter. Goes 1 for 2 as he misses the second one. 37-34 remains our score. Miles Collins down by 3, and we've got a foul away from the ball. And the foul is going to be on number 1, Mortez Jones. That'll be his 3rd personal foul. Remember, he sat most of the first half with 2 early fouls. Clearly, if you're Coach Benji Taylor, you don't want to see that. And now he's hoping that Jones won't pick up a 4th foul anytime soon. Here's a mid-range jumper by Alvin Miles. His shot's off the mark, but we do have a foul on the play. That foul will be on Kasame Draper, his first. 13 foul on Tuskegee. Miles will keep the possession. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. Elijah Horton taking the ball out. He'll get it over to Mikael Carter. Carter for 3, off the mark. Mikael Carter is 0 for 6 from 3-point range today. But Carter comes up with the steal. He'll get it over to James Chase Ballard. Here's Ballard inside, high off the glass, misses the shot though. Rebound goes to Jones. That was Jones's 5th rebound of the game. As we mentioned, Jones is the leading rebounder in the entire SIAC. On the offensive, here comes DeAnthony Pennington. He'll kick it out to Julian Watson. Watson shot it off the mark. We got a loose ball foul. And looks like they're going to get Mikael Carter on the loose ball foul. That'll be the 15th foul for Miles College. Here's Draper. Goes up and the shot is blocked by Mikael Carter. And then Carter gets hit in the eye. So they've got to call an official's timeout real quick to make sure he's A-okay. And looks like they're going to have to get someone to wipe up that wet spot on the floor too at the same time. So just rerunning that situation, Draper got the ball in the post. He had the ball swatted away by Mikael Carter. As Mikael Carter was swatting the ball away, he got inadvertently hit in the face. Officials had to call an official's timeout to stop some things. Carter's A-okay. All right, so back to the action now. Tuskegee on top of Miles College 37-34. Here's Ballard. We got a mismatch right now. Ballard is being guarded by Draper. Draper gets it over. Here's Ballard in the corner for three. Off the mark. Rebound, Mortez Jones. That is rebound number 6 for Jones. He only needs 4 more for his game average. Jones swings it inside. Draper with the ball, and they're going to have another foul on the floor. That's team foul number 6. Mikael Fowler is now with his 4th personal foul, which will be Hughes coming down the stretch. We got a timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. 37-34. Miles trails Tuskegee by 3. You'll be right back on the Black College Sports Network. And welcome back to the Knoxville Dam Gymnasium. Miles College trailing in Tuskegee 37-35. Going inside, here's Mortez Jones, and Jones draws some contact and gets the bucket. 39-35. Tuskegee now on top by 5. Here's James Chase Ballard trying to get it over to Alvin Miles, and Miles will be fouled on the play by DeAnthony Pennington.
Foul number 11, Tuskegee, DeAnthony Pennington, second and personal.
And how about that one to Dunk City? That's Jarrell Rouser coming through and slamming it home for the Miles College Golden Bears. They now trail 39-36. Rouser was saying, look out below, because here I come. Tuskegee trying to respond. Ball is tipped out of bounds, but is last touched by Miles College. That's one of those dunks that, definitely gets the crowd back into things. On the other side, how about the big block by Trotter on Draper? Here we go. Chase Ballard heads to the free throw line following his missed shot, but he was fouled on the play.
Foul number 12, Tuskegee, Chip Culpepper.
Chip Culpepper, we call for his first foul.
At the line, Chase Ballard.
So Chase Ballard goes to the free throw line. 57% free throw shooter on the year, averaging about 5.6 points per game. Knocks down the first free throw, makes it 39-37. And the second free throw is true. We got a 1-point game here inside the Knox Windham Gymnasium as we approach the 11-minute mark between Tuskegee and Miles. Here's Julian Watson. And we got a foul away from the ball. Jericho Rouser, who just had that big dunk, is called for the foul as he was trying to defend Martez Jones. That's the 17th foul. Jones should be going to the free throw line now. And is. So he's back at the free throw line. He's 52% free throw shooter on the season. And the first free throw is off the mark, but rebound goes to Tuskegee. On the putback, it's not good, but there'll be another foul on the play, so Tuskegee's back at the free throw line.
Foul number 25, Miles.
Jarrell Rouser called for his second personal foul in less than 30 seconds.
Second personal. At the line, Chip Culpepper.
And the first free throw attempt is up, and it is true. That free throw attempt made by Chip Culpepper, redshirt sophomore guard from the Birmingham area by way of Hoover. He knocks down both of them. He gives Tuskegee a 3-point lead as we approach 10 minutes to go in regulation. Tuskegee on top, 41-38, as we continue watching great basketball here in the SIAC on Black College Sports Network. Here comes Alvin Miles. Miles goes inside the Rouser. Rouser throws the ball away. DeAnthony Pennington comes up with the steal. Here's DeAnthony Pennington. Throws it inside to Draper. Draper's going to back down his man. The spin, the move, off the mark, and we're going to have a loose ball foul. Looks like they're going to get Martez Jones. If it is, that's his fourth personal foul. And it is. So Jones is heading to the bench now with 4 personal fouls. That is huge.
That's his fourth personal.
That is huge. Your leading scorer and leading rebounder is now 1 foul away from fouling out. Now Tuskegee's going to have to do a lot of work without him down this stretch. On the drive right here, here's Alvin Miles. He's going to draw a foul and head to the free throw line.
Number 5.
Miles, 84% free throw shooter on the year.
First personal. At the line, Alvin Miles.
So at the free throw line right now is Alvin Miles. Miles is able to knock down the first free throw. First free throw, 2-point game. Miles trails by a deuce. Capacity crowd here inside the Knox Windham Gymnasium. So back on the offensive, it's Tuskegee. They're up by 1. Tuskegee swings it over to DeAnthony Pennington. Now in the hands of Culpepper. Culpepper's going to drive, and Culpepper is going to be called for a charge.
Tuskegee, Chip Culpepper.
Culpepper's second personal foul. Miles will take over on the possession. 9:30 to go in regulation right now. Miles College down 41-40. Getting ready to check back into the game will be number 4, James Chase Ballard. Truett Spencer back in the game for Miles College. He's going to come off a screen from Jarrell Rouser. Looking for Alvin Miles, can't get to him. Instead, Elijah Horton out with the rock. 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. Here's Roser. Roser's going to go inside, and Roser's going to be fouled. So Roser will take a trip to the free throw line. Roser on the season, only a 50% free throw shooter for Miles College.
Draper, second personal at the line.
The first free throw attempt for Roser on the evening. Hits the back on for the first free throw attempt. Rosser only 2 points, but those 2 points were big on that big dunk that brought the crowd to their feet. So here's Rosser trying to make it 1 for 2 from the charity stripe. And he does. 9:06 to go in regulation. We've got a tie ball game. Tuskegee 41, Miles 41. Great action here on the Black College Sports Network. Here's Tuskegee. It's Pennington. The switch, Todd Burke gets it over. Going inside, and there's going to be... Are we going to have a jump ball? Yeah, we're going to have a jump ball as Coach Benji Taylor is beside himself due to that call right there. Coach Taylor says there was a swat on the arm before the jump ball, but the officials do not agree with him. So at 8:36 to go, we're still tied at 41. Here's Corey Trotter, backing down Draper. Trotter will kick it out to Ballard. Ballard will pull up for the deep two-pointer and hits the long-range jumper. Miles College back on top, 43-41. Both of these teams are well under their season average right now for points. Miles comes to the game averaging about 70. Tuskegee coming in averaging about 64. So let's see what happens in these last 8 minutes. Pennington, the high arcing shot off the glass, and the bank shot is good. 43-43, we're tied once again. 7:40 to go. Here's Ballard. Coming off a screen from Trotter. Ballard goes behind his back, dribbles back out. Wants to get inside the Trotter, but he can't. Here's Horton. Horton gets it over to Alvin Miles, and Miles pulls up for the step-back jumper, and it's good. Alvin Miles gives Miles College a 45-43 lead. Here's a three-point attempt by Tuskegee. Cambridge off the mark, but hold on. We've got a clock issue. 1-0. All right. Corey Trotter has been called for his 4th personal foul. And we've got some things to figure out. So let's take the media time out, and we'll be right back on the Black College Sports Network. And welcome back to SIAC basketball on the Black College Sports Network.
Number 24, Todd Burt.
At the free throw line right now is number 21, Kusame Draper. Draper trying to tie the ball game, and he cannot. Rebound is a scrum forward in the corner. James Chase Ballard went flying in the corner. Ball last touched by Tuskegee. Miles will take over with the possession. Right there. He looks a little knocked up, but he'll be okay. 7 minutes to go. Miles College on top, 45-44, in a key SIAC basketball matchup. Going inside. Here is Roser, and Roser will get the bucket for Miles College, extending the lead to 3. Getting ready to check back into the game for Tuskegee is Martez Jones. He's got 4 fouls. He's their leading scorer and leading rebounder, but he has not played much of the game due to those fouls. Speaking of fouls, we got a foul right here on the shot. The shot's going to be, the foul's going to be on number 22. No, that can't be right. Markel Carter's not on the floor. 24. Okay, I was wondering. So the foul's going to be on Todd Burt, his 3rd foul. And right now, if you're Miles, you'll be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. The next foul that Tuskegee grabs will be having 2 free throws the rest of the way in this entire contest. As a missed free throw attempt right there by Tuskegee remains a 2-point game. As I mentioned, Martez Jones is getting ready to check back in on the next dead ball possession for Miles College, as Spencer Truitt can knock down, Spencer cannot knock down the 3-pointer from the corner. Tuskegee with a chance to tie with a 2 and take the lead with a 3. Here's a 3-point attempt from the corner for Tuskegee. Off the mark. We got a loose ball foul, though.
Foul number 21, Tuskegee.
Kusame Draper called for the foul, his 3rd. As we mentioned, Martez Jones has checked back into the game. He's Tuskegee's leading scorer and rebounder, the leading rebounder in all the SIAC, but he's been out of the game majority of the contest because of foul trouble. Truitt Spencer at the line right now for Miles College. And he knocks down the first free throw attempt for the Golden Bears. Golden Bears now on top, 48-45. Spencer's an 81% free throw shooter on the year. Oh, you good. Coach Benji Taylor is saying that someone should have got a technical foul, and some of the Tuskegee faithful are saying the same thing. In the meantime, at the free throw line is Jarrell Rosser, and Rosser misses the first free throw attempt. Here's second free throw attempt for Rosser, and it's good. Rosser now with 5 points on the evening. Here's Tuskegee with a chance to tie with a 3. The 2-point shot off the mark. Rebound goes over to Rosser. James Chase Ballard coming off the screen from Todd Burt. Ballard pulls up for the long-range jumper and hits. Timeout on the floor. Tuskegee trails Miles College 50-45. You're watching Miles College Golden Bear basketball on Black College Sports Network.
This is Ryan Fulford. AD Drew and I are co-hosts of the BCSN Sports Wrap. We talk about all things related to HBCU athletics. From the games, teams, coaches, and fan interest stories, we cover it all. You can find our shows on Facebook at BCSN Sports Wrap, YouTube at MyJBN Online, and everywhere you listen to podcasts like Anchor, Spotify, Google, and Apple Podcasts. You can also find the show on the Jericho Broadcast Network's app. Make sure to download. We look forward to you joining the conversation and being a part of the show.
What up, y'all? It's Gary Gray. Check it out. I need you to do something for me. Join me April 26th through the 28th at the Cortland Grand Hotel in Atlanta, Georgia for Urban Nerd Con. It's going to be lit. Okay. Our heroes, our villains, everyone's con. See y'all there.
Visit theurbannerdcon.net to get your buy one, get one free badges before the price increases. Remember, our heroes, our villains, our stories, everyone's con. See you there.
Around town, everybody get down. It's like a loop machine.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties through its programs Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and Parenting Education Coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.
And we're back inside the Knox Woodham Gymnasium, 50-45. Miles College on top of Tuskegee. Mo Carter along with the great Janae on the production staff of today's game with Black College Sports Network. Capacity crowd on hand, standing room only inside Knox Wyndham. Here's Dylan Cambridge. He'll pull up from the baseline. Shot off the mark. Rebound by Tuskegee, but then the ball is stolen away by Alvin Miles. Under 5 minutes to go inside Knox Wyndham. 5-point game for the Golden Bears. Jarrell Rosser gets it over to Alvin Miles. Miles trying to put the moves on the defender, and they're going to call him for a travel. It just took one too many steps on that play. Checking back into the game right now is number 12. That'll be Chip Culpepper. He'll replace Chris Mickens, the 6'5" guard from Clemens, North Carolina. On the offensive, here's Culpepper. He'll pull up inside the three-point arc and hits. 50-47. Miles College still on top by 3. Culpepper now with 7 points on the evening. Miles will try to respond. Todd Burke drives inside, but he's going to draw a foul and head to the free throw line. And that foul will be on number 5 of Tuskegee, Dylan Cambridge from out of Marietta, Georgia. We're under 4, so it's time to take our final media timeout. 50-47 is your score. We'll be back with Golden Bears basketball on Black College Sports Network.
Since 2002, Empowerment Resources, Inc., a nonprofit organization, has empowered more than 1,500 youth and adults in Duval and surrounding counties through its programs Journey into Womanhood, Girls Mentoring, Life Skills for Teens, and Parenting Education Coaching. To get involved with programs, volunteer, or donate, visit www.empowermentresourcesinc.org. Follow us on social media, facebook.com/empowerment.resources and instagram.com/empowermentjax.
When it comes to professional learning, teachers deserve better. From the leader in online learning, Stride brings you the Stride Professional Development Center, an on-demand library of mobile-friendly courses that gives teachers choice and flexibility, allowing them to learn anytime and anywhere. Our dynamic courses provide bite-sized learning and help educators advance their knowledge while also gaining professional development hours. It's time you take charge of your learning. Visit us today to get started.
Around town, trying to get down. It's like a loop machine.
It's never too early to plant the seed, to share the tradition, and instill a sense of pride.
And welcome back, everyone. 3:52 to go in regulation. Miles College on top, 50-47. A lot of things happening in the world of HBCU sports today, including this. If you've been following Florida A&M athletics, you know they've been looking for the replacement for Coach Willie Simmons for quite some time, and there have been some eventful situations happening down there. Well, today, James Cozy III was named the 19th head football coach at Florida A&M. Cozy III was the actual interim coach following Simmons' departure, and now he's been elevated to the head coach. Congratulations to Coach Cozy. Look forward to seeing him at SWAC Media Days this upcoming summer. In the meantime, Miles College misses not one but two free throws from the charity stripe. It remains a three-point game. Back into the game is Martez Jones. Tuskegee will go inside. Jones misses the shot. Rebound goes to Alvin Miles. Now here's James Chase Ballard trying to run the offense. Gets it over to Truett Spencer. Spencer dribbles along the baseline. Dribbles back out. Gets it over to Burt. Burt is going to square up and cannot hit the floater. Burt had a good look on the baseline, but could not connect. Here's a dribble drive, step back shot by Pennington. It's off the mark. Miles on the run now, and we're going to have a foul being drawn by number 4, James Chase Ballard.
Foul number 25, Tuskegee,
Julian Watson is called for his first personal foul of the evening. As we mentioned about a minute ago, both teams are in the double bonus, so every foul we have from here on out, double free throws for both squads moving down the stretch. Here's James Chase Ballard at the free throw line. 57% free throw shooter, misses the first of two shots. Taking a look over at Coach Fred Watson, all he can do is just clap his hands and just encourage his guys to knock down the next one. And he does. 51-47 is your score. Ballard now with 7 points on the evening. Here's Tuskegee. Julian Watson being guarded by Ballard. And we've got a whistle away from the ball. All right, and we got an offensive foul on Tuskegee. That offensive foul would be on number 21. That'll be Kasami Draper. That's his fourth personal foul. So now if you're Tuskegee, Draper has 4 personal fouls, and Martez Jones has 4 personal fouls with 2:42 to go in regulation. Here's Ballard coming off the screen. Ballard picks up his dribble. Ball is tipped out of his hands, but he runs it back down. 13 seconds to go on the shot clock. Ballard. And we've got a 5-second violation on Miles College. Ball will go back over to Tuskegee. That's just one of those plays. You got to be smart and understand the situation. And it did not happen. In the meantime, here's Tuskegee, down by 4. Here's Culpepper, being guarded closely by Miles. Go to the inside to Draper. Draper tries to go for the dunk, but instead he'll be fouled and he'll head to the free throw line. That'll be the 4th personal foul on Todd Burt. So right now, Corey Trotter for Miles has 4. Todd Burt for Miles has 4. Martez Jones for Tuskegee has 4. And Kasami Draper has 4. Here's Draper at the free throw line, misses the first free throw. Draper's a 57% free throw shooter. I mean, overall, this Tuskegee squad is not a good free throw shooting team in general. On the season, they're 49% from the charity stripe. Here's Draper with a chance to make it a three-point game. Hits the back iron, misses the con roll, and the ball goes back over to Miles. Chase Ballard gets the rebound. Golden Bears have the ball in the hands of Alvin Miles, and Miles will draw the foul right there from DeAnthony Pennington. Pennington now picks up his third foul. 1 minute, 47 seconds to go. Ty Burke's going to check back into the game, along with Jarrell Rouser. He's going to check back to the game following this free throw attempt. They'll replace Mikael Carter and Trotter. I thought Trotter was actually checking into the game, but looks like they decided to make a change at the last minute. 52-47 is our score. Alvin Miles at the free throw line with a chance to put his team up by 6, and he does. Miles now with 18 points. 1:44 to go. Miles College on top by 6. Tuskegee trying to respond. They go inside. Here's Martez Jones. Jones trying to back his way in and scores. Jones with 14. Here's James Chase Ballard. We'll get it back over to Alvin Miles. Miles College in front by 4 points with 1:15 to go. Coming off the screen for Todd Burt, and almost losing it is Miles, but the ball is tipped around and it is stolen by Tuskegee. Not a great possession for the Golden Bears. Culpepper's got a wide open look and misses, but Martez Jones is there for the putback and the score. It's a 2-point game. Miles on top 53-51. Jones now with 16 points. And we got a timeout on the floor. Man, oh man, what a possession that was for Tuskegee. So as we mentioned, Martez Jones with the last putback, he now has 16 points. He's over his season average of 14. And he's got 8 rebounds. He usually averages about 10.5 rebounds per contest. But right now, if you're Coach Watson and Miles, you have to be in a situation where you need to not only protect the ball, but you also need to run some time off of the clock. And by the time you run that time off the clock, you definitely want to hope for a score to make this a 2-score game. I tell you this is shades of 2023. I recall it being a one-possession game all the way down to the final 30 seconds of the game. I'm not trying to jinx this, but I'll say this. Last year's game was a barn burner. This year's game is a barn burner. And it looks like Coach Benji wants to get another timeout, and he will. Quickly, let's run down some scores from the SIAC. For the men, here are all your finals. Fort Valley State beats Albany State 69-66. Savannah State beats Edward Waters 62-59. Clark Atlanta beats Morehouse 70-62. Kentucky State beats Central State 80-68. Benedict beats Allen 81-62. And coming up at 7:30, Lane will play host to Lemoyne Owen. Our next broadcast here with the Miles College Golden Bears will be on Monday when the Golden Bears and Lady Bears will play host to Spring Hill. The women tip off at 6:30, 5:30 Central, followed by the men, which will be an 8:30, 7:30 tip-off. You can check it out right here on the Black College Sports Network. But before we get to that game, we got to finish this one right here inside the Knox Wyndham Gymnasium between Tuskegee and Miles. These two in-state rivals going at it. And here's the inbounds to Alvin Miles. 20-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Miles is being guarded by number 12. That's Chip Culpepper. 14 seconds to go on the shot clock. Here comes the screen from Mikael Carter. Miles with 7 seconds to go. Another screen from Carter. Miles is going to drive, the spin, the throw, and it's partially blocked. Tuskegee's got the ball. Shot clock is turned off. DeAnthony Pennington with the rock. 15 seconds to go. Here's Pennington. Pennington's going to drive. Go off glass. Misses the shot. Rebound, Draper. Draper throws it out to Pennington for three. Off the mark. Rebound, Went. And he scores! Martez Jones with the putback. And we are tied inside of the Knox Wyndham Gymnasium at 53. And they called a foul. Oh my goodness! Martez Jones with the putback. The SIAC's leading rebounder with his 18-point now has a chance to put Tuskegee up and possibly win this game. Free throw attempt is good. Tuskegee up 54-53. Coach Watson wants a timeout. Man, oh man. Let's reset just what happened. Tuskegee had not one, not two, but three chances to tie it or take the lead. They missed all three. Martez Jones gets a rebound, scores, and he's fouled. Plus, he's able to knock down the free throw for the three-point play, and all of a sudden, Tuskegee is on top, 53-54. Excuse me, 54-53. I tell you, every time these two teams get together, it does not matter which sport it is. Football, women's basketball, men's basketball, baseball. These games go down to the wire. Last year, same situation, a one-possession game. And right now, we appear to be in a one-possession game. Coach Watson trying to draw up something for Miles College to win. And look, you got to give hats off to Martez Jones from Tuskegee. He has faced foul trouble the entire day, but he still was able to come out with 19 points, 9 rebounds, including the game tying bucket and the go-ahead free throw to make it a 54 to 53. I'm losing my voice here, everybody, but I got you for the next couple of minutes for sure. So Martez Jones at Tuskegee has put the Golden Tigers up by a point. If you're Coach Benji Taylor, you're telling your guys, just do not foul. Just do not foul. That's what he's telling his guys, because any foul from here on out puts Miles College on the free throw line. So here we go. Truett Spencer is going to take the ball out. Spencer will get it over to Alvin Miles. Miles for three. Oh, it is off the mark, and that is your ball game. Tuskegee comes into the Knox Wyndham Gymnasium for the second year in a row and beats Miles College by a final score of 54-53. What a ball game between these two in-state rivals in the SIAC. With the loss, Miles College falls to 12-5 and 7-4 in SIAC play. Tuskegee has now won 5 in a row and they are 8-11, 7-6 in SIAC play. Man, oh man, what a ball game. And this is the reason why you need to let everyone know that some of the best basketball is played right here in the SIAC, and it's seen also on the Black College Sports Network. All right, let's run you down these final stats, everyone. For Miles College. Miles College was 17 of 49 from the field. They were 8 of 26 from three-point range for 30%. Leading scorer for Miles College, no surprise here, Mr. Alvin Miles, 18 points, 6 of 13 from the field, including 4 of 8 from three-point range, made 2 of 2 free throws. Truett Spencer was the second leading scorer with 10 points. For Tuskegee, their leading scorer, Martez Jones, 19 points, 9 rebounds, 4 personal fouls, but the last 3 points he scored made the huge difference in this game, in which Tuskegee ends up escaping with a 54-53 win over their arch rival in Miles. What a game here from inside the Knox Windham Gymnasium. These two Lone Story rivals going back and forth, and it was Martez Jones who scored the game-tying field goal and then the game-winning free throw. So, can't really say much about that. But in the meantime, I'll say this. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast today on the Black College Sports Network. We want to thank everyone for joining us here today. Big shout out to our production crew led by the wonderful Miss Janae on getting everything going for this spectacular game. Our next broadcast for Miles College Golden Bear basketball will be on Monday, as the Lady Golden Bears will play host to Spring Hill at 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central. The men will tip off around 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central. And you can catch it right here inside the Knox Windham Gymnasium on the Black College Sports Network. For our entire crew, I'm Mo Carter. Have yourself a great rest of your night. If you're traveling, be safe out there on the roads, and we will see you next time on the Black College Sports Network. Good night.
From novice to